made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you, and really delighted that you were able to take a few moments and stop by today. We're here for a couple of hours, and I have a couple of in-studio guests today as well, neither of whom are in the witness protection program, so we'll be able to put them on camera. You never know with these guests, especially the two birds I have in here this morning, and both of whom are very smart, very knowledgeable, and you'll find them to be, if nothing else, entertaining. But they also have more than that in their bag of tricks as professionals. And I'm referring to Richard Passwater Jr. and Edward Graham. And we're going to be talking about something today that you will get a lot of bang for your buck. Your health, the odds of your health increasing will improve. And you will look better on the outside and do better on the inside with what they have to talk about. You'll look better, and you'll be able to feel the effects that are going on the inside. That's all good. You want to know what that is, right? Well, stand by. Stay tuned, as they say. And I know both of these gentlemen very well, and have a lot of regard for their commitment to helping people take charge of their health. Both of together, I don't know how many years in the industry they have, but it's quite a few. We'll find out. I've known, I guess, Ed for maybe 5 years, Richard maybe about the same amount of time, and Richard's been on my show a number of times. Had a chance to spend a little bit of time last evening with Richard. He was giving a presentation, and we'll see what's on his mind. He works for an interesting company, an international company, and we'll talk about that as well. And then I have a couple of stories and studies I want to share with you. Oftentimes, when I open the show, I'll report on stories and studies that are, come right out of the scientific journals. Other times comes out of the popular periodicals, something that happened in the news that does not necessarily contribute to your health directly, but is interesting and related to health. And so I resort to the more popular periodicals as well as the more scientific journals to produce the opening of the show every day, the monologue. And there are a couple of stories today, one from ABC News about exercise, and another one from Fox News, giving them attribution regarding David Goldberg. David Goldberg was the CEO of SurveyMonkey. I don't know if you know what that is, but he's husband of Facebook executive Sheryl Sandberg. And he passed away. He's a young man. He was 47. Turns out that he was trying to do a good thing. However, last Friday, Mr. Goldberg was exercising at a gym. And he was, as it turns out, he was in a private resort in Mexico. And he was on his vacation with his family. And this is all according to the New York Times. And Mr. Goldberg, what happened to him was he was on a treadmill. And he fell off the treadmill. And he later died from head trauma and blood loss. I mean, really. That's just tragic in every way. And in my own experience, and I'm at the gym 5 days a week, I have seen people fall off the treadmill. I have myself a couple of times have almost slipped and fallen off the treadmill, not paying attention. And you can get really seriously injured. You have to be careful. And then I see people doing crazy things on the treadmill. You're on that treadmill to either walk, run, jog, or something related to that. I don't know what else. You're not there to eat, read, and whatever else. And I don't know how people can do. How in the hell do you run on a treadmill and read War and Peace at the same time? I'd like to know. How do you do that? You have no business doing that. People don't realize the danger of this equipment. You have to pay attention. And I've seen people, I saw a guy eating a sandwich the other day and had a book in the other hand. He's on a treadmill. What's the matter with that guy? Oh, and there was a drink there too. I said, this is not a moving cafeteria, I'm thinking to myself. And he was reading a book. He was walking. What are you doing? First of all, you shouldn't be eating while you're exercising. Second of all, you shouldn't be eating on the equipment. And then he falls off and then he sues the gym, right? That's what crazy. This is tragic. It's a terrible story. It's horrible. Can you imagine? Back some of the statistics associated to this, and giving, again, Fox News credit, a Dr. Michael Janesco, he said this is a severe example of a case where a treadmill injury cost a man his life. He's a primary care sports medicine physician at Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. Now, fatal injuries associated with treadmills are not frequent. They're rare, but between 2003 and 2012, there were 30 deaths associated with treadmills. Nobody ever thinks about that. You wouldn't even think there was one death associated with a treadmill. I saw a man on a treadmill. He had a heart attack. It had nothing to do with the treadmill, but he had a heart attack while on the treadmill. That's an average of 3 deaths a year from people being on a treadmill. Other injuries associated with treadmills are ankle sprains or skinned knees. You can fall off, twist your ankle. I've had a couple of close calls where I was trying to step off the treadmill while the treadmill was still running. There's runners on the side. I didn't want to shut the machine off, and I didn't quite put my foot on the platform off the treadmill, and it was still on, and I slipped. I almost fell off. I didn't do that again. So I'm just saying, please be careful when you're in these gyms. The equipment is safe. They created the machines to simulate lifting weights, for example, moving from an aerobic piece of equipment to strength training or resistance training. The machines are designed for people, and now professional athletes use them too, but initially the professional athletes didn't want to use them because they thought they were for sissies. It turns out the machines are very effective in helping people build muscle mass and just getting in shape. They're designed to simulate lifting weights because people were getting injured lifting weights. The layperson, not the professional athlete. So they created these machines to induce people to use them, and they're wonderful. But even with machines, you can get injured. You have to be very careful what you're doing. You have to pay attention. So I'm just saying, it's a wonderful thing to exercise, as the ABC's story says. And their headline was, Ways Exercise Makes You Look and Feel Younger. Well, we're going to talk about something today that can make you look, feel, and younger. but it doesn't involve exercise. I'm sure you're all ears already, meaning I don't have to exercise? Well, yes, you do. I come back, I'll tell you a little bit about this ABC story about how exercise can make you feel and look younger. Then we'll talk about something you can take to make you help feel and look younger. Maybe, how about even be younger? What's wrong with that? Not much. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Two good friends and colleagues in the studio today. And the studio is, I think, pretty much complete, remodeled. And I want to thank the engineers at iHeartMedia. These guys did a fabulous job, and we are very, very grateful. The studio is absolutely beautiful.
At Nordic Naturals, we know that a commitment to deliver the world's safest, most effective omega oils requires an exceptional process. That's why we manage every step of production, from boat to bottle. That includes sustainably sourcing wild-caught fish from well-managed fisheries. It means using state-of-the-art equipment and technology at our manufacturing plant in Arctic Norway. Nordic Naturals bottles and encapsulates our omega-3s at our own facility and carefully ships products from our eco-friendly headquarters in California. The result? Nordic Naturals products have received more than 40 awards for taste, innovation, and product excellence. You can trust the quality of Nordic Naturals products and know you're getting all the health benefits omega-3 fish oils offer. Nordic Naturals' high-quality, great-tasting omega-3s make staying healthy easier for you and your family. When choosing an omega-3 fish oil product, choose the #1 fish oil in the U.S. Choose Nordic Naturals. Available at natural product retailers or online at nordicnaturals.com.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a busy mom, always on the go. Whether it's for business, pleasure, errands, or carpools, I don't have much downtime, so I really appreciate the convenience of Ultimate Flora RTS Probiotics from Renew Life. RTS stands for room temperature strains, which means they're probiotics that don't require refrigeration. They're packaged in handy on-the-go blister packs, so they can travel with me anywhere. I take an Ultimate Flora RTS Women's Probiotic every day to support my feminine health. And my husband enjoys the convenience of Ultimate Flora RTS Daily Probiotic to support immune health and promote digestive balance. Both have 15 billion live probiotics in each capsule. And all Ultimate Flora RTS probiotics have once-a-day delayed release capsules and guaranteed potency until the expiration date. Experience the convenience of Ultimate Flora RTS probiotics today. Available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll free at 1-844-871-0069.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back, and in studio with me today is Richard Passwater and Edward Graham, and we're going to talk to them in a minute, and they have something that will make you look and feel younger, healthier, and you don't have to exercise. Bad message, right? True, you always have to exercise. I just want to tell you about one more thing. ABC News, I came across a story this morning where they were talking about how exercise can make you look and feel younger. And one of the things that it does, they said it gives you more vim and vigor. Well, for sure. They call it nature's energy drink of sorts. It does. Exercise does do that. It just stimulates you. And some of the best times to go to the workout and exercise is when you don't feel like it. Some of my best workouts have been when I didn't feel like doing it. And then they, of course, appealing to this is not in a scientific journal. It comes out of ABC News. So they're talking also about how an exercise jump starts your sex drive. That's good. And the ways that it does that, they discuss that. So that's all good, too. They also mentioned that it keeps your skin soft and glowing, which you're going to hear a lot about today from Richard Passwater. It improves your posture. It improves your flexibility. It boosts your mood and helps you sleep soundly. I think if I recall a statistic about, I think it's at least 40% of the general population doesn't exercise on a regular basis. Am I right about that, Richard? Is that the statistic?
That's correct. I was looking through some statistics for National Bone Health Month about the importance of exercise for bones. And a recent study published by a group of bone researchers found that 40% of the U.S. population doesn't have a single leisure activity that involves physical activity in it.
It's unbelievable. And that voice you heard is Richard Passwater. Richard, welcome to the show. And Edward, how are you, Edward?
Fantastic. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure to have you on the show. And Edward's here. There you are, Edward. Say hello to your mom.
Hi, Mom.
And Richard is here. Edward is here. I'm here. You're here. A couple of producers around. So we got a full house in a brand new studio. They did a beautiful job. Yeah, we're really delighted. It's nice to come in here and work. I don't feel now like I'm walking into some time warp from 1980. We're relatively modern now. And so you heard me allude to your topic today, Richard, wanting to talk about how people can look and feel younger and be healthier. And they can do this. There's a lot of ways to do that, and we talk about it on the show a lot. But you work for a company. What's the name of the company?
I work for a Belgian company called BioMinerals.
Mm-hmm.
We study connective tissue.
Good. We'll talk a little bit about connective tissue. Turns out that connective tissue isn't. Go ahead, you tell them, Richard. Tell them about connective tissue.
Well, the connective tissue basically holds the body together. Oftentimes the skin, the bones, the joints, cardiovascular system, the digestive tract, the framework that holds organs in place are all constructed of connective tissue. And the common component in all these tissues, the common denominator is collagen. We at BioMinerals, we're big collagen fans. We think it's the most important building block in the body.
Okay. So Richard hit it right on the head. As it turns out, your connective tissue, and we're going to tell you specifically what connective tissue is, what kinds of connective tissue are we talking about, is the most abundant and widely distributed tissue or tissues in the body. So if that's true, and it is, anatomically speaking, it would seem that you would want to do something to maintain it. And Richard is absolutely right. In its different forms, Connective tissue will serve a variety of functions. It binds together and supports and strengthens other body tissues. It will protect and insulate your internal organs. It compartmentalizes the compartmentalized structures such as skeletal muscles serves as a major transport system within the body as well. They are the primary locations of stored energy reserves like adipose or fat tissue, and are the main source of immune responses. So connective tissues are implicated in all sorts of things. You mentioned collagen, and how is the collagen implicated with the connective tissue?
Well, collagen and closely related protein elastin form the framework of all connective tissues through the body. Because connective tissue is the most prevalent type of tissue in the body, and collagen is forms that framework, it makes collagen the most abundant protein in the body, making up about a third of the protein in the body.
Okay, so you'll hear Richard today. He's going to mention collagen. You'll hear the word matrix come out of his mouth a number of times. I'm going to try to see if I can explain this so that it sets him up for what he wants to share with you. The connective tissue or tissues consist of two elements. If you try to imagine this, extracellular matrix, there's the word matrix, and cells. The connective tissue's extracellular matrix. Extracellular meaning what's outside the cells. You have cells. Think of a screen, like on your screen door. If you think of the holes as the cells, the extracellular matrix will be the screen itself holding those cells together, right? And so the extracellular matrix is located between the cells, and it consists of protein fibers, which collagen is included, and ground substance. We're going to talk a lot about the protein fibers. That's the material between the cells and the fibers. Okay, we'll be back. We'll explain further.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement, or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Up in store.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening and whatever else you may be doing while you're watching or listening to the show. You can watch the show at letstalknutrition.com. If you're using Internet Explorer, you may have to click on the refresh button. It just won't load. So you hit that refresh button and it'll load for you. Use Google Chrome. You can catch it that way as well. Go to Let's Talk Nutrition using Google Chrome. Shouldn't have that issue. Richard Passwater is in my studio today with Edward Graham. Edward works for Natural Factors, and Richard works for
Biominerals.
It's a Belgium company. Do you fly to Belgium often?
I get there about 3 times a year. Not enough, but I really like it. It's a beautiful country.
How many days did you travel last year?
People don't believe me, so I hesitate to say it. But the last 3 years, I believe I spent more than 300 nights on the road each year.
And you're still married?
I'm a very fortunate man. Any woman who puts up with me deserves some sort of prize.
And what are you doing? I was joking about the witness protection program. Are you in the witness protection program?
I have to stay a step ahead of the sheriff, Dr. Marco.
So what are you doing traveling? I know what you're doing, but tell the audience what you're doing traveling around the world.
It's a very unique opportunity. I get to talk basically about collagen production and supporting connective tissue. I got to speak on 4 continents last year and the year prior. It was a real opportunity a guy from Berlin, Maryland, never thought he would get.
Wow. So you're learning a lot.
Oh, yes. So some the easy way and some the hard way. Mm-hmm. At times I get hit by the humble stick, and at times I've beaten with it. But it's a nice opportunity. I really treasure it.
I'm sure. I suspect that there'll be a point in your life where you won't be doing that much traveling, but that's 300 out of 365 days on the road, teaching, giving lectures. I saw Richard last night. He gave a lecture, and we'll talk about what he talked about last evening. Just so you understand what we're going to talk about today. He's going to talk about collagen. You're going to hear him refer to this matrix, and you're going to hear him talk about connective tissue. If you just tuned in, just say to you, connective tissue is one of the most, the connective tissues collectively, there are different kinds, are the most abundant and widely distributed tissues in your body. That being said, then, we would want to, it doesn't take much of an inferential leap to conclude, well, maybe I need to take care of that then. If there is the most abundant tissues in the body, then they must be important because they're, no pun intended, connected to a lot of things. And they consist of 2 basic elements, the extracellular matrix and cells. That's what constitutes connective tissue. You got the cells, and then you have the extracellular matrix, which is located between the widely spaced cells. It's the stuff in between the cells. And that matrix consists of protein fibers and ground substance, which is the material between the cells and the fibers. So you got the cell. Outside the cell, you have the fibers. And then you have ground substance, which is material outside the cell and between the fibers. Am I making it? Is that picture clear, Richard? Am I doing all right?
I think it's an excellent explanation. Yes, absolutely.
That's what it is. So when we talk about the cellular matrix, this is what we're talking about. This extracellular matrix constituted of protein fibers and ground substance, right?
Yes. In all the connective tissue, the protein fibers are the same. It's a collagen and elastin framework. It's what gets put into the fiber framework that makes the tissues different. As an example, in the skin, hyaluronic acid, as an example, is deposited into it, which creates a very moist tissue. But in the bone, calcium phosphate crystals are deposited into the fiber framework, so you get a more rigid, more definely shaped tissue. But the framework of the tissues is the same.
Okay. So each type of connective tissue, and we'll tell you what those are, they have what they call these immature, it's like an immature class of cells, and they end in the word blast, B-L-A-S-T, which means to bud or sprout. And you have these immature cells called fibroblasts, right? Which in loose and dense, they're found in loose and dense connective tissue. Then you have chondroblast, chondroitin. Remember, you hear the supplement you take, glucosamine, chondroitin. We have chondroblasts, which is in cartilage, and then you have osteoblasts, which are in bone. Okay, so you'll hear those terms come up, and when they come up again, I'll tell you what they are. So just trying to sort of set the anatomical and physiological stage for you. Now, in between the cells of these connective tissues are these protein fibers, right? And collagen is one of them.
Collagen is the primary one, and collagen's a strong, flexible, fibrous protein, and it seems to be the body's go-to material whenever it needs to make something that's both strong and flexible. If you were to look at the tensile strength of it, it's actually pound for pound stronger than steel, but it's much more flexible. And then it has a similar fiber along with it, elastin, and they form the framework of all connective tissue, yes.
Now, as people age, this extracellular matrix begins to break down, correct?
That's correct. Unfortunately, our collagen production and connective tissue production maxes out when somebody's about 21 years old. And all throughout our adult life, the collagen production is decreasing, on average about 1% per year. And then the collagen content in the body is going down accordingly.
So if the collagen is a major structural element of that extracellular matrix holding the cells together, if it starts to break down, then it wouldn't be hard to understand then why you would start to get wrinkles, grooves in the skin, right? Deep grooves, sagging skin, maybe hair falling out, the ligaments, tendons, and joints, the ligaments and tendons getting weaker, right?
Absolutely. One can observe the state of collagen in the body easiest by looking at the skin. The skin's about 75% collagen, where it provides the elasticity, the strength, and it's also what reflects light from the skin. And as the collagen network breaks down, as people get older, the skin loses thickness, loses elasticity. The micro wrinkles that are on all skin start to deepen and become more noticeable, and the skin will reflect less light. So people have more of a dull a complexion as opposed to a healthy, glowing radiance.
Sometimes you can look at a person's hair, skin, and nails, and beyond any beauty or vanity kind of conversation, you look at the quality of their hair, skin, and nails, and it will reflect the aging process. And that's this matrix, the collagen, this extracellular matrix associated with hair, skin, and nails that is breaking down. So if you had a way to keep that matrix intact and keep the collagen producing, wouldn't that be a good idea? Come back and learn how to do that.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Do you know what's in your multivitamin? Is your multivitamin just synthetic, chemically processed vitamins and minerals that lack the whole food benefits found in nature? Or does it deliver much more? New Chapter takes vitamins and minerals another step, delivering whole food cultured multivitamins. Why cultured? There's a long tradition of fermenting foods with good bacteria to create gentle, cultured products. Yogurt and miso are great examples of healthy, cultured foods. New Chapter brings culturing to multivitamins using special recipes of live probiotics and organic fruits and vegetables to transform each individual nutrient. The results? New Chapter whole food cultured multivitamins, gentle enough to take anytime, even on an empty stomach. Discover the New Chapter difference. Nutrition cultured for your benefit. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local Fine Health food store.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Gero Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Gero Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to Gero.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. NZ Medica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, if you just tuned in, my guest, Richard Passwater, mentioned a moment ago that from age 21 on, about 1% of your collagen 1% of collagen decreases every year. You have a 1% decrease in collagen production put it that way, each year. That 1% doesn't sound like much, but start to add it up, it's significant. Why would this be an important thing to consider? Well, because your skin, your hair, your nails, your bones, your joints, your cardiovascular system, your neurological system, collagen is implicated. Again, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. So, can people eat their way into greater quantities of collagen?
Well, diet is, of course, very important in increasing collagen production, making sure people eat enough proteins, which are the building blocks for collagen. But to really get collagen production occurring, one has to activate enzymes in the body to make collagen.
All right, so the answer is no.
The diet alone, the
answer is no.
No, you really have to make sure you're consuming special nutrients that are going to activate enzymes in the body.
In other words, we can eat protein till we're blue in the face, and it's not necessarily going to inspire collagen production as you're moving deeper through the lifespan.
That's correct.
Okay.
Normally, it's not not protein inadequacies which are causing the collagen decrease. It's generally the decrease in the enzymatic activity that actually builds the collagen.
Okay. And as I mentioned to you one time before too, a lot of people thinking that they ate pig's feet, pig products, because there's collagen, they could increase their collagen, the content of the collagen in their body. That's not true, is it?
No, it's those collagen from the dietary collagens digested like other proteins. It can be converted into amino acids, which can eventually be used as building blocks to build new collagen. It can also be digested into compounds such as pyruvate and ketoglutarate. And as an example, pyruvate can be converted by the body into an amino acid L-alanine, which can be used to build collagen. But eating collagen is certainly not a direct guarantee, and it doesn't directly activate enzymes in the body that build collagen.
Okay. All right.
The body's not capable of taking a collagen fiber out of a fried chicken skin or from a pig's foot and then reweaving it into somebody's tendon or skin or bone. It's physiologically impossible.
All right. That's the bad news.
That's the bad news.
The good news is that scientists at your company,
Biominerals.
Your company, Biominerals, have figured out how to get the body to stimulate collagen production, correct?
That's correct. With collagen, the raw materials that collagen are made out of are amino acids. Collagen's in a protein, and the body makes proteins out of an amino acids. Our DNA has a genetic triplet code or a recipe to find amino acids in the body and to link them together to form collagen protein. The factories in which collagen are made are those blast cells you were talking about earlier, the fibroblasts, and then like in the bone,
they could be fibroblasts, it could be chondroblasts, or they could be osteoblasts,
bone,
depending on which kind of tissue, connective tissue we're talking about.
That's correct? Yes. Those are the factories in which collagen's made. But the factory workers, or the craftsmen inside the factory that are going to actually assemble the raw materials to create the functional collagen, are enzymes.
Okay.
And enzymes are powerful machines, but they need keys to turn them on, and they need specific environments in which to work. And enzymes in the body either tear something down or build something up. And in this case, we're talking about enzymes that build something up.
All right.
Collagen.
So the enzymes, and this is a question I asked you last night, but I had to leave earlier. I had to leave before your talk was over because I had to go home, go to bed, and get up at 4:30 in the morning. These enzymes are critical. And your product that Biominerals provides the raw material, it's called BioSil. That product, BioSil, in a real sense, is stimulating the enzymes that will trigger the manufacture or the synthesizing of collagen.
That's correct. Much more articulately than I can say it.
I have to say things simply. Otherwise, my head is like this table. I have to sort of put it in simple terms, and I know that's an art to do. That's hard to do. It's very difficult. Take complicated ideas and explain them in a simple way, not simplistically. So the BioSil, it took your scientists at Biominerals. They didn't do this overnight. It took them a while, and it took a pile of money to figure out how to do this, right?
Yes, the technology was actually developed at the University of Antwerp in Belgium, and they were looking for a way to stabilize the biologically relevant form of silicon, which is called orthosilicic acid. And many of the collagen-generating enzymes need orthosilicic acid as one of the keys to turn them on.
Okay,
and,
so stop right there. So what's in BioSil is this stabilized, choline-stabilized orthosilicic acid. Orthosilicic acid, when it's stabilized, will turn the enzyme. Somebody has to start the engine.
That's correct.
Right? So that's what it's going to do. It's going to stimulate the enzymes. The enzymes are then going to do what?
They're going to link together the amino acids and then process them. As an example, there's a set of enzymes called prolyl hydroxylases that convert the amino acid L-proline into hydroxyproline during the assembly of collagen. That enzyme needs vitamin C to turn it on, and it needs orthosilicic acid.
Okay.
So one of the ways BioSil works is to activate those two enzymes.
Okay.
Also, there's a different enzyme, lysyl oxidase, which takes small collagen molecules under construction and links them together to form longer fibers. And a BioSil supports that enzyme as well.
So you're starting to get a picture of how this product works. This is all done on the inside, and the work that it ultimately does will be reflected on the outside. But it's also doing work on the inside that's not necessarily being reflected on the outside. For example, you're going to hear Richard talk about it, and Ed today as well. We'll get to Ed here in the second portion of the show. How BioSil will help with your bones, how BioSil will help with the tendons and the ligaments, how BioSil will help moderate some of the pain and discomfort and inflammation associated with these connective tissues. So that's something you'll feel. So you can feel the effects and you can see the effects of BioSil.
viewpoints, and promises made.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
That's right. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. We're just very happy that you're here, and I'm happy to be with you. And we do this 5 days a week, a couple of hours a day. The show originates out of Tampa, Florida, in case you were wondering. We got to be someplace. When they designed this new studio, I even now have a cough button. So those of you who are watching, from time to time, you'll see me maybe reach over and press something and then I don't even have to turn my head from the mic anymore. So it's all nice. New studio. Nice remodeled studio. We're doing great. I have two of my best pals in the studio today. Richard Passwater and Edward Graham. And Richard and Edward I've known for quite a while. Richard works for Biominerals and Edward works for Natural Factors. And what's the relationship, Edward? Welcome to the show, by the way, Ed. Thanks for coming by.
Perfect.
What's the relationship between Natural Factors and Biominerals?
Distributors for the product for BioSil.
In the U.S.
In the United States. And picked it up, I guess, maybe about 7-8 years ago, right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, we didn't know much about BioSil, heard about it, but it's become our top-selling product, and we have 450 products in our line.
Right.
And that's saying something, because what I find in our industry, there's so many new things that the things will fade and fall down. This is state of winter. It's just phenomenal. The sales have grown. I find as I travel throughout the 200 stores that I travel to, the repeat sales are there. I mean, it's like a lot of times, you'll find a product that didn't work. This one works. And it's funny, Doc, that what I find, the staff, when I go to a store, they always ask for product. They're working the store. Hey,
they want some samples.
Yeah, hey, can you bring this? It's always BioSil. It's like they always, and I go, that's amazing to me. They always go, what would you like next time I see you? Can you get me a BioSil? So to me, that's huge because they can take anything in their store. They can buy anything or whatever, and they always ask me for BioSil.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've used it now for a number of years. I do it both the liquid,
right,
which does taste a little odd.
A little off. Yeah.
And I have, what I'm holding up is my drink, and in here is water, of course, and then I have the Medi-C Plus, a couple of scoops of Medi-C Plus, a packet of Emergency, and 20 drops of BioSil, the drops. So I'll drink that, and then I'll take a couple of the capsules. Now, Richard, when we bring Richard back on, he mentioned last night in his presentation that I saw that their research shows that if you take more than the recommended dose, it doesn't necessarily cause more production of collagen. We'll get him to talk about that. I don't believe him. No, I'm just kidding. Because I don't want to believe him.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was thinking was, if we could get the enzymes, if you could stimulate the enzymes even more, then they would. That's the key. Because they got what the compound in the BioSil, the orthosilicic acid, is the unlocking, is the key to start the engine of the enzymes. So if we could get, I believe if we could stimulate those enzymes even more, then we could make more collagen. But that's maybe a story for another day.
Well, your collagen cocktail right there is a great start, if you ask me. That's
the Medi-C Plus, plus the BioSil together. And I put a packet of Emergency in there as well.
Right.
But the Medi-C Plus with this, and then 2 capsules a day. And you have to do it. The product you have to take every day, right?
That's what we find. Yeah, that's the best. And if you could take it twice a day, like Richard will explain, you'd have it in the morning, evening. I take 1 capsule in the morning and one in the evening with my vitamin C and some biotin. I take a biotin with it.
Good.
But same thing, like a little cocktail right there, easy to take. Some people like the liquid. The liquid, the big difference is they're both the same as far as like efficacy in the body. But the liquid lasts longer, so it's less expensive. You have 600 drops in a bottle.
Sure. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. How long have you worked for Natural Factors?
14 years, and I've been in the industry for 25. So I've been around. I did the whole East Coast of the United States at one time as a broker, and then I came with Dr. Murray with Natural Factors 14 years ago.
Yeah, and you and Dr. Murray are friends and colleagues as well.
Oh, yeah.
You travel a lot with him.
Yeah, I got some stories. He's great. A lot of fun, I tell you.
He is a lot of fun. He's been on the show a million times on Let's Talk Nutrition.
Yep.
My experience with the health consumers, generally, and with people that listen to the show and watch it, is that they're willing to try things as long as they're not being ripped off,
right?
As long as they're not being snookered, being pimped a product. Excuse the expression.
Mm-hmm.
As long as there is some evidence to suggest that the product works. I made a decision 10 years ago that whatever we talk about on the show, it has to have some research to support it, and it has to work. Otherwise, you're not going to succeed. And the other thing that the consumers want is a better bang for their buck. In other words, you can take something and it'll do one thing, and that's okay. But if you can take something and it'll do more, it can make more than one health contribution, that's even better.
Exactly. And with $13 million of research on this product, I don't know any other in the industry that has that kind of research. There might be, but $13 million of research is phenomenal on one product.
On one product, and they figured out, and that was just to develop it, and then the money to do the clinical trials,
right,
to show how safe it is and how effective it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hair, skin, nails, bones, joint health.
Right.
It contributes to cardiovascular health because it helps the arteries, neurological health, that's with one product. And people say, well, it sounds too good to be true, and I'm always worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's research to support because collagen, as Richard eloquently pointed out a moment ago, we'll have Richard come back, is connected to all of those facets of our health: our hair, our skin, our nails, our connective tissue, which are ligaments, tendons, even the arteries. It helps with the arteries. That the collagen, if we can keep the collagen production up and keep that extracellular matrix healthy and vital, you're going to have better health. You have better quality of life for a longer period of time.
Right.
If you don't, the body doesn't make collagen at the same rate that it did when you're younger. The production keeps going down, and hence aging. So
right,
theoretically, we can do a lot to age more successfully with this product.
I know one woman in a health food store, her daughter started taking it at age 20 because she heard the study 1% after each year. That the lady, Cindy's now 34, which has been 14 years on the product since I met her, looks phenomenal. And she claims it's due to BioSil because it doesn't eat all that great and doesn't exercise as much as she should, but it's phenomenal. But she does not miss her BioSil ever because she had some slight acne problems and that. It seemed to she had some help with that. She thinks it was BioSil. I'm not sure, but next thing you know, she's a advocate and sells more than anybody. But 14 years on the product and still, she looks like she's in her early 20s and she's mid 30s. Phenomenal.
Yeah, and Richard will explain when we come back on the other side of the messages that are coming up. We'll have Richard tell you about some testimonials regarding clinical, the clinical trials that have been done. Let's say you wouldn't think this. You say collagen in bones. I thought it was just calcium. Well, Richard will very nicely explain to you how collagen is implicated in your bone health, how it's implicated in your joint health, and he'll tell you about some of the clinical trials. He'll tell you about some testimonials that people, and I saw some of those written out last night. Maybe we'll read one or two. There's a lot of evidence here to suggest that BioSil really works. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. You may have a question. Maybe you've taken the BioSil and you're still taking it. You have some experience with it you'd like to share. Please call 877-897-8255. BioSil for better health.
Are you able to consume the recommended 6 to 8 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in a day for optimal health and well-being? Who has time to prepare and eat that many servings? Now there is a way to consume 5 whole servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in an easy-to-mix drink. That's half of your daily recommended servings in one drink. Introducing Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst Powder, made up of 29 enzymatically alive whole foods, along with 7 antioxidant-rich berry extracts in a delicious powder form that you can easily mix into water or your favorite fruit juice. Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst contains sea vegetables, probiotics, organic grasses, and herbal extracts that help to support the immune system, provide increased energy, provide an alkaline pH, and cleanse and detoxify the body. No heat is used in the processing of Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst, so it is enzymatically alive, just like fresh fruits and vegetables. You can find Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst at your local health food store. Ask for it by name.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Hair, skin, nails, connective tissue generally, tendons, ligaments, your arteries. If you could take something that would help all of them all at the same time, would you be interested? I would be, and I am, and I do. And I do take BioSil, have for a long time. Richard Passwater and Edward Graham are in studio today, and we're talking about BioSil, one of my favorite all-time products, because the research is there in its development. The research is there to show its safety and efficacy after it was developed, and it's been years on the market. And when there are more testimonials about beyond the science, people taking the product and their personal experience with it. Richard, welcome back. You were busy. I gave him an assignment. I asked him to do something for me to explain how the choline, the stabilized choline orthosilicic acid in BioSil, that's what the compound is in that product, how it turns on the enzymes, and then how that whole mechanism of action. I asked him if he could write that out. He's ultimately going to create a slide for that, and so that when I went on the air by myself and you're not here, I can talk about it in an intelligent way, Richard.
Well, you always make the show very dynamic by challenging me with the questions that make me a better person at the end of the day.
Well, good. I'm trying to do better myself. Testimonials. Last night in your presentation that I saw, you had some testimonials from people that I thought were pretty compelling. Could you share a couple of those?
Well, thank you for the opportunity. Last night I spoke about a new joint study done on BioSil, and whenever I see a joint study or a new study, I always like to explain what led to that study. People don't just wake up one morning and decide they're going to spend $1.5 million on a new study. They have to have some sort of reason to believe that a particular compound would work for a particular application. And I went through a series of facts leading up to why a study was done on BioSil with joints. As an example, the joint's a collagen-based tissue. Most of the components are between about 70 to 90% collagen, and we have some data from a nutrition or animal nutrition application for BioSil, where it can reduce bone and joint injuries in performance animals like race dogs and race horses. We had a case study works on tennis players that our medical director oversaw, and then we received a lot of compelling testimonials from people who were taking BioSil for other things, and they wrote wondering if in fact was possible that it was helping their joints. As an example, one lady said, imagine my surprise when within 2 days my chronic shoulder pain disappeared. I thought it might be a fluke, but when my husband complained about knee pain and had the same miraculous results, I ordered 4 more. And another person said, I can't live without this product because of weight training and other physical activities. I frequently get cracking sounds coming from my joints, especially my knees, when I bend them. This has greatly reduced that, and I want to thank, and I think it's taking care of my tendons and cartilage issues. Mm-hmm. And another person wrote that their crickety feeling in my knee, years of track, has all but disappeared, worth every penny. And we were getting feedback feedback from people that were buying the product for other applications, but they were noticing improvements to the joint. And it's what led us to investigate joint health from BioSil in a more controlled situation.
You alluded to something that I think the listener and the viewer of Let's Talk Nutrition might find interesting. You alluded to the idea that BioSil has been used with racehorses and race dogs, right? And that last night I asked you a question during your presentation. I said, oh, they gave the BioSil to the animals, these racehorses. Let's talk about horses for a second. They gave it to the horses when they had a ligament or a tendon damage or something. And you said, what did you tell me?
No, they feed it to the animals as part of the feed as they're training as when they're young to try to support healthy connective tissue growth, especially bone and joint growth. You know, bone's about 30% collagen. The collagen forms the framework of the bone. It gives bone flexibility and also its ability to absorb impact. And in addition, it serves a secondary role in bone as well as a spot for the deposition of bone minerals such as calcium phosphate. In a way, it acts as a parking space or a binding site for calcium phosphate crystals to go.
Collagen in the bone is very, very important.
Yes.
All right. So with these racehorses, they didn't give the BioSil to the racehorses when they were older or suffering from an injury. They gave it to them when they were young and training, getting prepared to race.
That's correct. Often the guys, I like to say, that train them are knuckleheads and they overwork the animals, and they're always looking for nutritional solutions to prevent injury. Yes.
So if you apply that to humans, this could serve a preventative feature, especially even for active people who are very active or elderly people. You know, sometimes to prevent an injury, to have stronger connective tissue would be very important for an elderly person. Of course, they need muscle mass. They need strong bones, which the BioSil would help. They need strong tendons and ligaments to, connect muscle to muscle, bone to muscle, and so on. Now, you told that story last night. I was so struck by the application with racehorses, giving it to them when they're young so they don't get injured, so they could race at a higher performance level. I said, why don't they do that with athletes? Why don't we do that with humans?
Well, I think it's a huge potential application for the product, and I'm hoping that we can get funding to study this in much more detail on athletes, especially young athletes, while training.
Sure. And any way you can inspire the collagen to increase in your body, it's all good news all day long. BioSil. Be right back.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medici Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medici Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medici Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
She didn't find.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're about halfway through this second portion of the show. Ed Graham from Natural Factors is in studio with me today. And Richard Passwater from Biominerals, Belgium company, is here. And nice conversation about BioSil, one of my all-time favorite supplements. How many years has that product been on the market?
BioSil was introduced in 1994 in Europe and 1995 in the United States. So we're coming up on 20 years on the market.
How does it? Where in Europe is the product sold?
It was first introduced in Belgium, but the European Food Safety Authority has approved it for sale throughout Europe, and I believe we're in most countries now to some degree.
Do you have any sense of where the product sells the best in Europe?
Belgium, the product's very strong. We have very good representation in Germany, France, and there's a new distributor in the UK that does quite well with it, and we have a new distributor moving into Spain, and I think that market's going to become alive as well.
Have you all been approached by how can I put this without sounding silly? Have you had professional models contact the company, or people who make a living because of their looks?
We're very fortunate that we get a lot of strong support, and many of the press hits that we get are from either models or a hairstylist and makeup artist and modeling support.
Oh,
people.
so I'm not altogether being silly here.
No, as an example, recently a celebrity hairstylist from Los Angeles recommended BioSil and More magazine as a way to prevent split ends. And there was a hairstylist that recommended BioSil as a way to grow hair out fast and to avoid using hair extensions. And she was in an interview in Cosmopolitan. And we're very fortunate. Actually, the girl that's in our current ad approached BioSil, she's been a BioSil user, and she wanted to appear in one of her ads, and ended up working out a deal to be the face of BioSil right now.
Was that the model that was on your first slide last night that I saw?
So it looks a little bit like Gazelle.
She's beautiful. Wow. Let's go to Lansdale, Pennsylvania. John, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Hi, John.
Yes, Dr. Golko, I had a question. If I take Flexin, can I also take BioSil?
Yep, absolutely. No question about it, because Flexin has the ingredients in Flexin, the BioSil. Richard, talk about how BioSil will work with chondroitin, MSM, and all these other compounds.
Yeah, I think they're wonderful complementary products to take together. BioSil can help stimulate collagen production, which forms about 70% of the cartilage, about 80% of the tendons, about 70 to 90% of the ligaments. Also, when the body makes hyaluronic acid and different components in the synovial fluid, which the Flexin, I believe, will greatly help the body produce a higher quality synovial fluid. BioSil can also help the body link these ingredients together to form longer hyaluronic acid polymers to give the greater viscosity to the synovial fluid. I think that they can be two very great complementary products to take together with one another.
Do you have joint pain or knee pain specifically, John?
Well, I have joint my knees and sometimes my lower back, and I also take Medici Plus.
Sure, good. Now here's a little tip: when you take your BioSil, even in a pill form, if you take it in the liquid form with the drops, take your Medici Plus with it. The vitamin C does what, Richard?
The vitamin C activates enzymes that make collagen. Many of these enzymes need two keys to turn them on. One key is silicon, which is in BioSil, and one key is vitamin C, which is in the Medici Plus. BioSil also helps the body make an amino acid proline, which is a key component that collagen's made from. And the Medici Plus has another key component, lysine, which is often deficient in people's diet. So taking Medici Plus and BioSil together is a great collagen-generating cocktail because they provide two nutrient keys that activate enzymes in the body that make collagen, and two, the amino acids that are key building blocks of it.
So what I would do, John, is I would mix up my Medici Plus. I would take my Flexin out of the bottle, however many pills you take, and then you take your BioSil. They recommend 2 capsules a day. How many drops a day?
It would be 10 drops a day.
Yeah, you could put, if you wanted to use the liquid, you put 10 drops in your Medici Plus, or you take your 2 capsules or 1 capsule at each time, and use the Medi-C Plus to drink down to swallow your Flexin and your BioSil. So you can take all 3 at once, and you'll probably end up with a better result.
BioSil, is that once a day, or
you can take 2 tablets? You can take 2 tablets, one tablet twice a day. They recommend to split it up, but if you can't do that, if you can only take 2 at a time, then just take 2 at the same time and call it a day. But if you can split it up, one maybe in the morning, 1 in the afternoon or evening, that would be fine too. That would give you 2 reasons to take Medi-C Plus twice a day then, and take your Flexin twice a day. And that you might start to see a nice improvement. Those work. That's a great combination. I'm glad. See, that's why I encourage people to call John, and that's why I'm thanking you for calling, because that's a great idea. Take your Flexin and your BioSil and your Medi-C Plus all together. Great idea, John.
Yeah, I take the Medi-C Plus twice a day. I take like 3 scoops in the morning and 2 in the evening before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's good. You could take 1 BioSil and then take your dose of Flexin and your Medi-C Plus once, and then do it again the second time in the day, and you're all good. Do that every day, and you have to do it every day. You can't do it for a while and stop. You have to stay on it and keep doing it, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
How are you doing otherwise? You doing okay?
Otherwise, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to hang in there.
That a boy. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 72.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk to you later. There you go. Good. See, that's why I encourage people to call. Great idea.
It's a wonderful collagen-generating cocktail.
Listen, a lot of people listen to this show. A lot. Thousands of people. Many of them are by themselves. Okay? Many of them have conditions and they're trying to figure out what to do. They have nobody to talk to. Sometimes they get to their doctor, sometimes they don't. This is one of the reasons why we do. I'm not saying this is the situation with John. I'm trying to make a point that what we're trying to do is, stimulate ideas and give you ways to do better. And if you're there by yourself and you're not sure, please call the show. I know sometimes you might feel a little intimidated. You're always welcome to call me. I'll talk to you. I will always take a moment to talk to you. And great ideas come from people such as John. Please call.
We live in an age of fast information, high-speed communication, instant gratification, rapid transit, ready-mixed, pre-cooked, heat and serve, and living life on a moment's notice. But when it comes to staying healthy, you pause for a moment. Jarrow Formulas has been formulating high-quality nutritional products for over 30 years and has been a leader in the research and development of some of the most effective, affordable, and cutting-edge natural health solutions in the world. At Jarrow Formulas, they understand that distinction does not happen overnight and that a reputation for excellence is only earned through many years of persistence. Their staff of scientists and health professionals insist on doing things the old-fashioned way, with clinical studies and scientific research. They believe that the true test of a quality company is the purity, potency, and good value of its products and meeting the highest expectation of those who matter most, their customers. For more information about their superior formulas and to request free samples of their leading brands, please go to www.jarrow.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garko. Did you know that over 20 million people in the United States suffer from some form of joint pain? If you have joint or muscle pain, Flexin can help. Good joints are an essential part of everyday life, and the lack of healthy joints can prevent you from enjoying daily activities and rob you of a better quality of life. Flexin is specially formulated with CM8 to provide the pain relief and support your joints need. Flexin CM8 is designed to lubricate your joints and muscles while reducing inflammation and supporting stronger cartilage. Flexin isn't just another glucosamine supplement, it's much more. Its extraordinary formula is composed of powerful ingredients and a special blend of enzymes that make digestion and absorption fast and easy, with results in as little as 1 week. So if you want to enjoy everyday activities again and improve your quality of life, look no further than Flexin. For more information, call 1-800-NPAIN. That's 1-800-NPAIN, or visit your local fine health food store and pick up a bottle of Flexin today.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you know that doctors recommend omega-3 essential fatty acids for kids and grown-ups alike? Nordic Naturals, the #1 fish oil in the U.S., offers omega-3s for everyone. In fact, Nordic Naturals has one of the largest product portfolios in the world. Our best-selling Ultimate Omega is available in soft gels or liquid, both with a light, clean lemon flavor and no fishy aftertaste. This concentrated formula has been clinically shown to support heart health. For children, kids everywhere love Nordic Naturals Children's DHA, offered in great-tasting strawberry liquid or chewable soft gels. New Omega Boost is a creamy, delicious formulation of omega-3s. With its great mango taste and velvety smooth texture, Nordic Naturals Omega Boost is a great choice for the whole family. Nordic Naturals carefully manages every step of production of our omega-3 fish oils from boat to bottle, so you can count on Nordic Naturals to be exceptionally pure, fresh, and effective. Nordic Naturals for kids and grown-ups alike. Available at natural products retailers or online at NordicNaturals.com.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And as we do every day around this time, here's the LTN health question of the day. If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. That's good news. So, BioSil just didn't fall out of the ether. Came from somewhere, and it had to be developed. The company BioMinerals, Belgium company, and Richard Passwater, one of my guests in the studio today, works for BioMinerals. Was trying to figure out they were very serious about trying to figure out how to get the body to create more collagen, because they knew that collagen was a key to connective tissue, as you learned today on this show. So they tried to figure out, okay, what is the compound that's going to stimulate the enzymes to help produce ultimately the collagen? And it was silicon, right, Richard? It was silicon?
Yes, and then the choline in the product plays a large part as well, supporting other enzymes.
So the product itself is choline, stabilized choline orthosilicic acid, which is its Orthosilicic acid, is that silicon?
That's the biologically relevant form of silicon, yes.
Okay, so orthosilicic acid is the biologic form of silicon, active form of silicon. Choline stabilizes the silicon, or the orthosilicic acid, correct?
That's correct.
It took them a long time and a lot of money to figure out how to stabilize it. They ultimately settled on choline, of all things. How much money did it cost them to figure that out? $3 million, $7 million, or $13 million? How much did it cost Biominerals in the research to figure out that puzzle? They were looking for one compound to stabilize this orthosilicic acid. How much did they spend doing that? $3 million, $7 million, or $13 million? 877-897-8255. 877-897-8255. Let me put it this way. I'll give you a big hint. It took a lot of money. There's a hint. 877-897-8255. I love those kinds of stories. And oftentimes they were just doing trial and error, right?
Yes, research, often somebody gets hit with the humble stick and at times beaten with it. But the discovery was that quaternarium ammonium compounds, which is a wide range of compounds, including many nutrients, can stabilize it. But choline was picked as the one to commercialize because the choline helps transport the orthosilicic acid into collagen-generating cells, and it also has additional health benefits. It's most famous for its roles in neurological and with liver health, which is where the adequate intake for choline is established by the Institute of Medicine. But regarding connective tissue, the choline can neutralize homocysteine, which is a leading cause of destruction to collagen in the body.
And homocysteine, by the way, is a risk factor for coronary artery disease.
It destroys collagen in the veins and arteries. The body has over 60,000 miles of blood vessels in them, and they're about 40% collagen and elastin. And if somebody allows homocysteine levels to go high, it damages the collagen and elastin. And if the body can't repair it by making more collagen, it needs to find another way, which unfortunately is often using like glycoprotein A to form plaque.
We have a caller from Sarasota. The show does, here in the Tampa Bay area, does go as far as Sarasota. Lorraine, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, Lorraine.
Hi.
How you doing today?
Okay.
Every time I
got
see,
a guess for you.
every time I see your name, I'm reminded of the song "Sweet Lorraine." I've told you that before. I probably many listeners know that song. Probably many do not, because it was a while back. But
it was.
Sweet Lorraine, that's a great song. Louis Armstrong, I think I forget one of the artists that did it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have to think about that. So, Biominerals spent some money trying to figure out how to get this orthosilicic acid to be stabilized and be useful to help the body make collagen. Did they spend $3 million, $7 million, or $13 million to do that?
13.
That's exactly right, Lorraine. So congratulations.
I'm ready to go out the door and go buy some.
You should.
Right now.
You should get some. It's good for your joints. It's good for your bones.
Yeah.
It's good for your hair.
With a lot of pain and joint problems. I've had back trouble all my life.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to get back on it. I've taken it before, so I'm getting my shoes on. I'm heading out the door.
Here's what I would
now.
This is what I would suggest based on my review of the literature and what Richard has shared. Take the BioSil with if you can get your hands on some Medi-C Plus, the powder. Do 2 or 3 scoops in some water and take the BioSil with the vitamin C. The vitamin C helps
activate enzymes that make collagen and elastin.
The vitamin C will activate the enzymes that will help make the collagen, and it will make the orthosilicic acid work better. So take the vitamin C with it, okay?
Yeah, your idea of the flavored emergency I've done before.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And it covers the taste.
Yeah, if you're using the drops of the truth be told, the BioSil, the liquid, the drops, the choline, it's the choline that tastes so funny. It's a little strong, but the emergency, if you take it with Medi-C Plus 2, that will sort of mask the taste of the choline too. So good deal. I'm glad you won, Lorraine.
Thank you very much. I didn't stay on long enough yesterday. I gave
Oh, it's okay.
I tried 3 times yesterday, and I had the right answer, and I just kept getting busy. So
well, you got it today. So we're happy for you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
There you go. See, we have listeners. Yeah, you told me you catch the show sometimes when you're deep in Orlando someplace.
Yes, it's great. All Orlando, I tune you in. And one time I was over near Cocoa Beach and I could hear you.
Good. Yeah, the show, of course, is syndicated across the U.S. and it originates out of Tampa, Florida, here at AM 1250 Wins WHNZ. I haven't said that in a long time. Richard and Edward, thank you so much for coming into the studio today. Richard, I always learn something when you're here. And I want to thank you for thank you for being so smart. 2, for being so dedicated and showing up prepared and working so hard. I don't know, your wife must love you an awful lot because you travel 300 out of 365 days a year. I don't know, man. I don't know how you do it.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be here and the kind words, and I always appreciate your support and kindness, and I look to you as a mentor. You've really helped me in this business, and I greatly appreciate it.
I suspect I learned more from you than you learned from me. Take your BioSil. Take it either in pill form or liquid form. It's one of my favorite products. It works. Truly does work. Take it. Why? Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
At Country Life,